So we've got a question here. All right, titled, how do I stop talking to someone? Right, and my man says, a week ago I met this girl and we hit it off. She was pretty cool when we started talking. We shared a lot of similar interests, but then I started getting messaged every 10 minutes or so, every single day by her. Then she starts wanting to do a lot of stuff with me, randomly holds my hands and doesn't let go. She sends me stuff that couples do. I'm pretty sure she's into me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want a relationship, and it's getting extremely irritating because I can't do anything else without my phone buzzing or her coming up to me at school annoying me now. What can I do without hurting her feelings? Alright, look, funny, I've actually been there. But here's the thing, feelings will always get hurt. Alright, feelings will always get hurt, but the number one thing that you have to realize, and I'm going to tell you a story in a second, you got to realize that it's not your responsibility how someone else will manage their feelings. Because something is going to hurt everybody at some point. Let me tell you a story. Back when I was in high school, well, I'm 27 now, so I probably have quite a few years on you. I graduated high school probably in like... It's been a good 10 years at least. 9-10 years now. But this is early on, like junior high school. I had this one girl. Alright, her name was Nikita, right? I'm pretty sure she's not watching a video like this or even like, staying in touch. But her name was Nikita, and what used to happen was we had this group that we hung around, right? And every single lunchtime she'd always come up, we're hanging out in a group, and it was good. The vibes were amazing. You know when you got good vibes as friends? At some point, it started getting very territorial, right? Because in the initial stages, she was flirting a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Giving your boy a little attention. You know how like friends flirt, right? If like a boy to girl, like they flirt, but they don't really make a move. It was like that, and I was cool with that. But then it started getting heavy, yo. It got a lot heavier. Every single lunchtime, I'll be at the canteen buying my lunch. She looks for me, right? I get back to where we're normally sitting with that group. She's like, oh, hey, I saved you a spot right here. And everybody knew, hey, that's Simba's spot because Nikita saved it for her, right? Initial stages, I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. She's cool. But then, yo, it's like she was sticking to me like a fly sticks to, you know what? And so I got to a point where I was like, all right, this is not working. So there were two things I could have done. I could have told her up front, or I could have just distanced myself. Right now, back then I wasn't really confrontational. So what I started doing is I started distancing myself, right? I realized like, yo, okay, cool. Every time she comes up to me, I'm at the canteen and it's a routine. Okay, so she knows my routine. My routine is I go to the canteen, buy my lunch, I get my drink, I walk back to the crew, I sit down, I play handball, I walk around, and then it's time for class again. So she knew that routine because doesn't matter how much I hadn't seen her that day, she would find me because she knew my routine. So I had to switch it up, right? And what that taught me was you can't let certain people get too familiar. And let that be a life lesson to you, bro. Don't let people get too familiar with you because they take advantage of that. It starts becoming a burden like you can see right here, and it starts stressing you out. Then, I used to rock up to school, I was like, oh man, this chick's gonna find me again. And I didn't really like her like that, but I could tell like she was trying to be very territorial, right? This one time, another friend of mine, Jess, was there, she came to give me a hug, and Nikita got mad. I'm like, what's up with these girls? They walked off. Turns out Nikita thought that Jess was trying to make a move on me when I was Nikita's boy. I wasn't anybody's boy. So I was like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're gonna get out of here. We gotta take a dip. You know what I'm saying? So I had to distance myself. Now, what did I do to distance myself? Number one, change your routine. Change your routine. Wherever you normally hang out, start hanging out somewhere else. Number two, close your circle. When I say close your circle, have 2 or 3 friends, right? Because I dialed down my group to, I had a guy I played handball with who was my best friend, okay? I had one chick that we always talked to because my boy, he liked her, so we became our own little group. And the third person I had in my group was somebody I studied with, and that became our own little group. Everybody else, I would make an effort to make sure they don't know where I was, except those 3 people, right? So change things up, number one. Number two, close your circle. Hang around with like the key 3 or 4 people, right? And let them know what the situation was. I remember saying to my crew, I was like, hey, yo, look, listen, Nikita and Jess are fighting over me. I don't want none of them. So I trust you guys that you got my back. So we need to change things up because I don't want to end up in a sticky situation. Over time, she'd see me at the library. Oh, hey, where you been? Oh, just busy. Okay, cool, no worries. You want to hang out at lunchtime? Oh, yeah, maybe. Like, I'll come find you, right? And over time, she began to get the idea. Now, of course, from what I heard, she wasn't happy about it because it suddenly distanced myself. But hey, a man gotta do what a man gotta do, especially in school, right? I had to do my homework. Sometimes I had detention. I just want to enjoy my day at school with my boys and my friends. That's it. I didn't need nobody chasing me. But realize this. Somebody will get hurt either way. You are not responsible for how she's gonna feel afterwards. The way you do it is different. If you confront her, I don't know, you might hurt her. If you just take your distance, you might still hurt her. Either way, there's gonna be pain. Which one are you willing to confront? All right? I hope that helps, bro. Peace out. Let me know how you go. Instagram link in the bio if you prefer that, but I'm normally throwing stuff up on YouTube. So, over and out.